Hello, everybody. Come along with me and sip some tea with Lisa D. Come along with me and sip some tea with Lisa D. Come sip some tea. You know there won't be tea in my cup. You already know what's up. So come along with me and sip some tea with Lisa D. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sipping Tea with Lisa D. Today on Lisa D, I've got Ryan and Sandra. They're from the couple singles match game. This is their date. I hope that Ryan doesn't hold that against Sandra.
No.
This is your date.
Please don't hold that against me.
And we're going to talk about some stuff and we're going to sip some tea. We're going to have a good time, pro play games. They're going to answer some questions. And I'm going to talk about some stuff that happened to me this week. Come along with me and sip some tea. We're listening. Oh, come along with me and sip some tea. With Lisa D. Come sip some tea. You know there won't be tea in my cup. You already know what's up. So come along with me and sip some tea with Lisa D. We're gonna sip some tea. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Sipping tea with me, Lisa D. Like I said, today I've got Ryan and Sandra. They were the couple that matched on the singles match game. So they're coming here for their virtual date. So today it's about hosting them for their virtual date. And we're going to have a good time. So one thing that I want to bring up that today is National Disability Accessibility Day. And that's where, they're trying to make things online more accessible to those with disabilities. So today is that National Day. So, let's get things more accessible. Hey, guess what? Rihanna had her baby. Rihanna had a baby boy. Yes, they had a little baby boy. I do believe they said it was on the 13th. In Los Angeles. They haven't named him at the time that they have put this out on TMZ. What? So, congratulations, Rihanna. First baby. Congrats. Now, I want to make people aware of the top news for me. The top news for me, I got hacked. I got hacked on social media, and the hackers are asking my friends for $50 to $100. All 1,300 plus of them. They even use my music video image to do the face-to-face calls. So it's basically me shaking my head, looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down. And that's what they're using when people say, let's do a face-to-face call. And then the call disconnects. So they're really good. Luckily, most of my friends are too smart and too poor to fall for their shenanigans. They don't have that money. And I suggest hackers next time ask for about $2 instead of starting at $50. You might get more money that way from my friends because we all broke. We're struggling like everybody else. My friends are great people, but unfortunately for the hackers, 90% of my friends are comedians, and they gave the hackers plenty of jokes, but no money. They didn't get no money.
You don't get no money.
Yeah, that's what they get. That is what they get. So since I have two lovebirds here, I decided that I was going to start my show off with a song called Heartbeat.
Whoa.
This is actually a song that is available on Amazon. everything. It's available everywhere under Lisa Divalicious. And it's on, I have several records there. So if you want to check it out, check it out, please. Love it if you would. I can feel your heartbeat against my skin. I can feel you. I can feel your heartbeat as I kiss you on the neck. I can feel it on my lips inside when my hands down your chest. I can feel you. I can feel your heartbeat against my skin, and I like it. I can feel your heartbeat as it pulls, starts, as it starts to begin. I can feel you. I can feel your heartbeat. I can feel your heartbeat as I sweat drips down my chest. I can feel you. I can feel your heartbeat against my skin. And I like it. I can feel your heartbeat as your voice starts, as it starts to begin. I can feel you. I can feel your heartbeat. I can feel you. I can feel your heartbeat as your voice starts to quicken. I can feel you against my skin. That is called Heartbeat. It's one of my songs that is available everywhere. It's on Love is Complicated. So, and it's also on its own too, under Heartbeat. So if you want to check it out, it's available everywhere online, Amazon, Spotify, everywhere. Check it out. So, I want to welcome to the screen first up, Ryan. Can I get Ryan to the screen?
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Hey, Ryan. Welcome to Sipping Tea with Lisa T. So I got a question.
I've got an answer, maybe.
Can you give me about 10 to 15 minutes of comedy?
Yes, I can.
Woo! Here we go, everybody. Ryan Rodriguez.
Well, first of all, let's give it up for Lisa D with that song. I mean, come on. Everybody better go cop that on Amazon, Spotify, whatever you guys got. You better go cop that because that was fire. I like that. So a little bit about me. My name is Ryan Rodriguez. As you said, I know a lot of people wonder when they hear me say my name and they look at this face. They're like, is he white? Is he Mexican? Is he whatever the fuck The Rock is? What's going on? I'll tell you, I'm Mexican. I'm Hawaiian. It's like a burrito with pineapple. Just put it in your mouth, chew it. It's delicious. I know, sounds weird. But I honestly, I'll tell you right now, I am the worst Mexican you'll ever meet. I don't speak the language. I don't eat the food. I don't drink alcohol. So a lot of people, I hate telling people that I'm Mexican, because especially other Latinos, because when I tell them, I get the same response. It's always, you ain't Mexican, fool. Prove it. Like, what am I supposed to do to prove it? Like, seriously, I had 3 kids before I was 25. I drive a blue pickup truck with lawn equipment in the back. I don't have car insurance. Like, what else do you want me to do? Come on, seriously. So, anyway, This is really hard to do without laughter.
I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
But no, I blame my parents. I blame my parents for making me the Mexican that I am. I blame my dad mostly. My dad didn't want me to learn Spanish because he thought it would be a dead language in 20 years. Shows how much he knows. For the food thing, I gotta blame my mom though. I have the only Mexican mother in the world that can't cook.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Do you know how disappointing that is? She uses the smoke alarm as the oven timer. That's all I gotta say.
Oh,
It's effective.
And this is how she justifies it. I like it toasty. All right. I didn't know steak wasn't supposed to be black in the middle until I was 16. Like that's how bad it is. Can't do it. Any weed smokers? I don't know if there's any weed smokers.
I wish I could in Indiana.
Right on. I don't smoke weed anymore with white people. No, y'all are taking this shit way too far. Like, why do you got to get the maximum high? Like, why do you got to get the maximum of everything you guys do?
yes.
Drunk, get high,
Yes.
smoking meth, losing weight. You guys got to do it to the max. Like when I was young, there was 4 ways to smoke weed: blunt, pipe, joint, bong. That was it.
That's it.
Make an apple core or a pen cap if you got desperate. Like that. You guys are smoking out of electrical pens, HVAC systems. You need an electrical engineering degree to smoke weed with white people. Now, I didn't do that. I can't help you with that. Like, I went to my friend's house the other day. He had a gas mask hooked up to a vacuum cleaner, hooked up to his air. I have never been this high in my life. I was sitting in front of the microwave for 3 hours trying to enter my PIN number, like just waiting for the door down. I had no idea what I was doing. Bullshit. I was high for 8 hours. I had shit to do. Like, I gotta pick up my kids from school. I can't be high for 8 hours. That is bullshit.
That's not it.
I do have kids. Anybody else got kids here?
Yes.
Right on. What do you guys, boys, girls, both? Both. Somebody said I heard both. All right, whoever said both. Who's easier, boys or girls?
They both suck.
That's the most honest answer I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. I don't listen to one of them.
I realize they both suck, but who is easier, honestly, boys or girls?
Boys.
Boys, exactly. I don't even have a joke for the moron that says girls. Like, are you kidding me right now? All boys like to do is jerk off and get dirty. Like, that's all we do. I can know that. I can guide you through that. I can help you with that life. My daughter's 20 years old. I don't think I've ever met her yet.
Okay.
She is a different person every day. She goes through 17 different emotions: happy, sad, angry, anxious, depressed, excited. I can't keep up with it. And I don't know where she learned how to be fancy. Because I'm a comedian. I am broke as shit. We didn't have shit coming up. I don't know where she learned how to be as fancy as she is. She asked me this past Christmas. She said, "Dad, can you get me a bag for Christmas?" And I'm like, "A bag? Like, all right, I could do that. Yeah, you know, that's nothing. You probably want something fancy. Like, I think like Coach and like Chanel and like Gucci and like I think that's fancy.
Well, yeah.
Right." Yeah. $200-$300. That's a fancy bag. It's like,
yes.
All right, but I can do that. You know, Dad can hook that up for you.
Yeah.
This little darling child of mine, she had the nerve to ask me for a Birkin bag.
What?
Yeah, that's the response you should have. Like, what the hell is that? The cheapest one is $12,000.
Yep.
I laughed right in her face. Honey, Daddy just got food stamps. I can't afford bread. Like, what makes you think? Who do you know that has one of these bags? Like, my friend Katie. I was like, guess who you're not hanging out with anymore?
There you go.
Fuck Katie and her father. They have bad habits. Speaking of parents, was it ASAP Rocky and Rihanna had a baby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. ASAP Rocky. Like, how you gonna tell people my dad's name is ASAP? What's his name gonna be? TTYL? All right. ASAP Rocky. All right. Like, you can't go to a parent teacher conference with like ASAP. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna work.
No, you cannot.
And we doing this online dating, this virtual dating now. I got my beautiful lady Sandra here with me. She chose me, y'all. I don't know how it happened either. I'm just saying, I do a lot of shows at a lot of places, and this ain't pulling a lot. Online dating is rough. It's like I don't know how many. Like I know the men can feel me on this. The men, if I had some backup, the men can feel me on this one. Like the rejection level for a man is so much higher than it is for a woman on online dating. I tell you, I had Tinder, and I like Tinder. I'll tell you why I like Tinder, because Tinder was like one of the most easiest apps. It's one of the most primitive apps you could ever download. All you have to do is look at a picture of somebody and decide whether or not you like them. That's about as easy as it gets, right? Just put me in the room with 50 women and give me a club at that point. Just like you. But no, like I had to, and I was swiping on women, swiping, like swiping on hundreds of women every month, and I maybe hear back from one. Do you know if you went to a bar tonight and hit on 500 women and only one of them fucked with you, you'd kill yourself tonight. That is a 99% failure rate. Like, women don't get that. Women don't understand that. I wouldn't even mind if they would have just sent a message back and say, hey, you know what? Thanks, not interested. But no, I don't even get that. You just ghost. Nothing. That is so mean. And you wonder why men are like, are so introverted now and so like afraid to actually open their mouth in front of a woman, because we're afraid if we're going to scare you off if we open our mouth and say anything. We're just happy we got you. We just want to keep you as long as possible.
That's true. They are.
Anyway, I'm gonna tell everybody this. A lot of people, they don't chase their dream, and they don't. They don't live their best life. They don't live their life to the fullest. They do the regular 9 to 5, and they just work for 30 years and then die. Like you don't get to really experience life. I'm telling everybody right now, if you can experience your best life, you should go ahead and do that, because you only get one. Mm-hmm. And see, me, comedy wasn't my first choice of profession. I wanted to be a male stripper.
Woohoo!
Thank you. That's not the reaction I got at the audition. They fat shamed me. They laughed me off stage. And, it's fucked up because I don't have the body. I understand that. I don't. But I do have the moves. So ladies, for your next bachelorette party, fuck Magic Mike. You call Magic Mountain. All right? Thank you, guys. My name is Ryan Rodriguez.
Yay! That was funny. Oh, thank you, Ryan Rodriguez. And now Ryan and Sandra, can I ask you to come on and sip some tea with me? Lisa,
yes.
Some tea.
Sipping some tea for you.
Heck yeah. Okay, look, I created my own drink. This is called Lisa's Running Short on Alcohol.
Okay.
So I had some alcoholic popsicles, in my refrigerator, in my freezer. So I took them and I melted the strawberry daiquiri, and I melted the lemon margarita. Then I went and put in half a cup of soda and 2 ounces of vodka. I gotta have vodka. Gotta have vodka in there. And then I found like a regular cherry popsicle because I love those, and I melted that in there too. I called this Lisa's Love Tea.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You sipping it.
I call it somebody was high and just put everything they
They
could.
just threw. That's the kitchen sink drink. That's the kitchen. That's the refrigerator door sink right there.
Lisa's Love Tea. So what are you guys drinking? What you drinking, Sandra?
This is a nice Arnold Palmer right now. Yeah. I couldn't find my alcohol. Just because I couldn't get up and come back. And, yeah. I like to drink my alcohol in the closet. So I'm gonna just be honest. That's what I do.
And I would be getting a call right now. Why would I be getting a call right now? I never get a phone call. I just changed my freaking number. It's somebody calling me. Really?
They found you.
But you know what? I guarantee it's probably just some daggone a spam caller wanting me to buy insurance for my car and wanting to know if I've updated my insurance or that I want help with my tax problem that I don't have.
Yes.
It's probably not even for you.
It probably is not. So Ryan, what you got?
Well, as I said in my set, I don't drink alcohol, so I got me a little Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar. Gotta watch the figure. Gotta get that Magic Mountain up.
Well, cool. So as always, the big lush on the scene is me, because I always have some alcoholic in my cup. Always. So hey, you guys, I got some stuff I want to sip some tea with you guys with. Okay. Have you guys heard about the mass shootings that they've had? The one I want to talk about first is the one that happened at Tops in Buffalo.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It's being investigated as a hate crime. 13 people were shot in the incident. The police confirmed that 10 were killed going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
11 of the victims were African American. 2 were white. So law enforcement say that the shooting at the Tops Market on Jefferson Avenue appears to be a hate crime. Police said that there was 13 people shot in the incident and confirmed that 10 were killed. And then they're saying that there is evidence of some racial animosity. He came in with a gun that said "N" on it, and I'm not going to say the whole word. Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure there was some racial animosity.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there was animosity just in general, just because you go walk in anywhere with a gun. That's
you ain't feeling love. I would say animosity.
Well,
so
let me back up, Lisa.
What's that?
I carry a gun.
You carry a gun?
Ryan, just know
that's a good reason to. And this guy's 18 years old. Okay, and said that he claimed 10 lives and injured 3. And he had traveled to that Tops supermarket. He had went there a month before. He had went and staked it out.
Hold up, before you say that he was white, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And his name is Peyton S. Gendron of Conklin, New York. And they also said that he was heavily protected in tactile gear, heavily armed, and he had a recording device because he was posting it on social media. Social media. Do you know how sick that is? And they said that when he came around about Easter, he asked the produce manager why she was working there and she was white. Why was she working there? Yeah. So then another hate-related crime shooting happened in California this past Sunday. But this time it was at a church for Taiwanese Presbyterians. And this 68-year-old guy came in. They assumed he was Taiwanese too. And he had been there before, and he didn't take any, like when you go to church, they try to give you the information about, he didn't want none of that. And Then the guy went in there, sat for a minute, and then he started shooting with semi-automatic pistols at church. At church. And then people, were running around. And he ended up killing a doctor. There was a doctor there in the congregation that threw himself on him to protect everybody else, which is why probably only one person died. And it turns out that the man, he just had hatred for grievance against Taiwanese people.
See what happens when you try to emulate white people. Stop it, people.
There you go.
Yeah.
When we start,
and then he acted alone, and just out of hatred. And I would think, I don't care what you think about somebody or a group of people. If you are hating them so much that you go out and do murder, I think being a murderer is a much lower status than anything in the world. I mean, if you're a murderer, you're selfish, you're evil, and I don't think you should be allowed to be walking on this earth. And I think that's about the lowest. I mean, you're slimy to me. Mm-hmm. And to be feeling that much hatred and to take innocent lives, that's so evil. But unfortunately, it's common now in the United States. It's so common. So common. So what do you guys think about this? Let's get some tea on this. All this hatred going on.
The thing is like everybody acts like this is something new. It's not. It's just the media has been reporting on it. Mm. This is something that's been ingrained in us, like from day one. I mean, look at what did we do to start this country? We started by killing 120 million Native Americans. Like this is just something that's been going on forever, and glorifying it now. And now that we have access to information all the time, like the internet and everything else, and people can actually glorify it and post it on social media, that's the sickening part.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, and most of the people in both circumstances were senior citizens. These were old people. They have lived all these years to be taken out at church, to be taken out the store, and didn't even do anything to deserve that. Those people did nothing to deserve that. And I just think that it's sick that guy was trying to post it on social media to take innocent people, good people, and so many of them were elderly. I just think that's so wrong. I just
imagine. A lot of these elderly people probably fought in wars and survived countless, interactions with all kinds of gruesome shit in the world that's happened in their lifespan, and to be taken out like that's sad.
Doctors, ex-military sergeants. I mean, these were good people. I mean, so you can't justify it. Oh, they were thugs. These were not thug people. These were good, everyday, elderly people. And I just think it's evil. What do you think, Sandra?
Oh, I know it's evil. I mean, like Ryan said, it's been around this whole time. The only reason it's being publicized is because it's cameras, because it's media now, and it's sensational. Like, you were able to hide before, so now you are unable to hide. But yet we still have, there's someone sent me a post, and I just didn't post it yet, where you have unarmed Black person murdered. You have white person heavily armed arrested over and over and over again. So at this point, we know it's being brought up. So I am kind of done with I'm surprised. No, you're surprised that someone else is seeing it while you're seeing it. So all this hate, the hate has been around. I mean, racism is in the fabric of America's life. It's in cotton, born and raised. So
the thing, media, like outside media, like the big news networks and everything, they can't dictate what we see anymore, because now everybody's their own media.
Yes.
Yes.
Access to a camera and an internet connection, and everybody can post anything they want online, and it can be seen by millions of people. So it is what it is. But like, to actually, commit an act like that and glorify it by trying to post it and make a name for yourself, I fear for the world that my kids are growing up in.
Me too. Me too. I mean, I mean, I thought I had it hard when I was growing up. You know, we had the Russian thing, the Cold War, and all that going on. And I was like, any minute we're going to blow up. But now it's like, you know, you can't even walk outside. You can't go to school. You can't go to church. Can't go to the grocery store because somebody might shoot you. You know, that is a stressful world to live in. I mean, how how do you feel safe? You never really feel safe, especially if you're a person of color, because even if you get into a situation where you need the police as a person of color, you don't want to call them because you never know if the police are going to turn on you and hurt you. So I mean, so you're kind of stuck, you know, you're kind of stuck.
I mean,
And that's the sad thing with what's going on. I mean, they're like, well, Black's lives, they try to make Black lives seem like we were terrorists, wanting, you know, to say, hey, we matter. I mean, to say, hey, we matter made people say that that was a terrorist, you know, and that was crazy. That was crazy. But then when, you know, you had that group of people that went and did the insurrection, which where you really had people trying to take over the country,
Right.
you know, that was
they were what, freedom fighters or
freedom fighters.
You're not fighting for my freedom. I'm already free. So that's
No.
like that
Right.
just
Yeah, no.
that just threw me. I was like, that was white people.
Mhm.
White people. That's
It's
what
a
it is.
fact. It's a fact that there is injustice in our justice system when it comes to the color of your skin.
Oh yeah. I mean, you look at it.
That needs to change, but unfortunately, it never will because the people in power keep it that way.
Well, the power goes with the money. If it's going to affect my money, they don't want it. That's in hand with everything. If I can get people to sway this way, they're going to vote this way, they're going to spend their money this way. So all of that, like now with the police body cams, you have to, they have to be accountable. But are they being really held accountable? Are they going to prison? Are they going to jail?
no?
Well, I noticed when that cop had killed the, what was a 13-year-old, and it was a Black cop. I mean, right away, he lost his job. He was put in jail right away. There was no, he got to go home to his family. They arrested him right away. So, there's even a difference when it's a cop, when it's a Black cop that does a crime. I mean, so yeah, it's not right the way that people of color are treated in the United States. It's not right and it's not fair.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's
So
always been a standard.
we need to pray for America because America got some issues, and hopefully America get better soon. Get better soon, America. Okay, next questions for my singles on this from the singles match show here that are on your date. Happy date day on Lisa D, sipping tea with Lisa D. Social media is power, it's powerful, which brings me back to being hacked on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been hacked on social media? Either one of you guys?
Mm-mm.
I was actually about to say something about that when I was doing the set, but I forgot. I actually just this past week, I don't know if this is getting hacked, but somebody created a Facebook profile using my information. Like they got my pictures.
That's hacked.
Yes.
Ooh.
They made a fake Facebook profile of mine, and they were like requesting, like they're sending friend requests to all my friends, and like my friends are like, I'm already your friend. Why are you sending me a friend request? I'm like, it's not me. I don't know what's going on. And they finally sent me the link to the person. I got them banned. But
wow.
Yeah. And here's the thing with my hacking, I've had hundreds of friends send to Facebook, hey, she's been hacked. Here's the pictures. And Facebook won't do anything. Facebook, Meta, has allowed them to continue. And I don't think that's right because I can't touch it because they changed the account, my profile account, to the point where I can't even touch it. I can't delete it, nothing. They have total control over my account. So that's really messed up. Meta, you need to work on that. You need to start deleting these fake accounts so they can stop trying to scam us.
Meta got to do better. That's what
they got to do better because there's no reason for them to allow the scammers to stay on when you have over 100 people saying, hey, this account is fake. They're asking for money and it's not her.
Yeah.
That's messed up. Meta do better.
much money as they're making off advertisement, like if they don't start fixing it, me and Mark Zuckerberg are gonna fight. Like I'm calling him out right now here live on Sipping Tea with Lisa D. I'm calling Mark Zuckerberg out.
Uh-oh.
I live in the Bay Area too. I'll find you.
Yeah,
because let's think about it. I mean, they're making all this money on us being on Facebook and sharing things, but then it's not safe where you get your money taken, stolen, your ID stolen. It's crazy. They really do have to do better. Okay, so do you think people should pay these hackers to get their accounts back? Because they kept texting me saying, you want it back, you want it back, you want it back. So if I paid like $100, I could have my social media back. And I'm like, forget it.
I'll pay you in person. Let's meet up. Throw hands.
You said throw hands.
Come on. Okay, next question. You are dating via social media platform turned entertainment network. How is the experience going for you? How's your dating experience going on social media?
Different. It's very different. I mean, it's I get pluses, I guess, because I'm not able to sit still. I feel like a little squirrel. Hey, Ryan. I feel like that, and I hope he doesn't feel like that. I'm like, hey, Ryan. But
I feel like, I mean, this has worked better than any relationship I've had in the past 10 years. So I was
wow. Yay, Brenda Brown, your single match show. Woo! Okay, have you enjoyed the virtual aspects of dating as outlined in the singles match show? The virtual date, the talk for an hour, at least, and, the gift and all that. Have you enjoyed how it's working out for you?
I'm failing on the gift part, so let me just.
Oh, you haven't get the gift yet. Ah!
I know what I want to get, but I don't know how to do it, so I haven't earmarked that time to.
Okay, you gotta talk to me and Brenda about that. We could probably help you.
I know Brenda. I can feel Brenda's like, oh really? I can feel it.
Well, how about you, Ryan?
I gotta say, I like almost every aspect of it.
Yay!
I guess there's only the one thing I don't like about it is, Sandra is a very attractive woman, and she's got a beautiful.
Gorgeous. Sandra is gorgeous.
She's got a beautiful set of lips, and to not be able to kiss on those right
these
is the only drawback.
Okay, it's cool.
I'm
blushing for you, Sandra. I'm blushing for you.
I know. I'm blushing. I'm a touch person, so it's really odd for me. I'm a touch person, so it's odd, but I also like, oh, okay.
Coolness. So you're gonna get touched, Ryan. She's gonna touch you. She's gonna touch you with the hands of Sandra when she sees you. Have you had any awkward moments or experiences yet virtual dating?
I don't think so.
I think the most awkward was like the first show waiting for her to pick me. And
that was awkward. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
That was the most awkward part of the whole process. But I mean, we got past that. And here we are.
Yeah, I think you both ended up with winners on that show. I think you did.
Yes, we did.
Do you think you can make a connection using virtual dating?
I mean, I think so.
We have, but you're talking about deeper. Oh, deeper. I'm about to waste stuff. I'm about to waste my tea. Don't
spill the tea. Don't spill the tea.
I mean, we're sipping tea, so we're not spilling tea.
I mean, I think it's possible. I mean, it'll take a lot of work because we're on opposite sides of the country, and there's that hurdle. But if Brenda told us there's nothing you can't overcome, if you really want it. So.
Exactly. And I think, all the things set up to help buffer you guys getting to know each other, the messaging, I think that helps. And sometimes the queuing for me and Brenda helps. Oh, on the show Singles Match, I'm one of the cupids that helps get the couples together along with Brenda Brown, and we help people meet each other on the Singles Match show on Sauce in the City. It's on UBSN TV, and it's on Roku, and it's done every Sunday. So if you want to check that out, or if you're looking for somebody, hey, hit me up or hit Miss Brenda Brown up. UBSN TV on Roku. Yes. So, got it. Next question. Is virtual dating harder or easier for you than in-person dating?
Oh my God. For me, for me, it's easier. Like I said, I'm a squirrel, I guess. Not in the dark. Yeah. So it's hard to pinpoint my time. And I'm shy, actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, no, there's definitely some aspects that are much easier, like being able to communicate and kind of having there's a level of judgment, I guess, that's lifted off in this way. Like, you're not worried about the person judging you, like. They pretty much already did that when they picked you.
We'll see the judgment.
Like, so that at this point, I'm not worried about being like, yeah, you picked me. Anything that goes wrong now, it may be my fault, but I picked it.
You're a man. It is your fault. I just want you to know, you're the guy. It is your fault.
Well, I always think it's odd, because I am everybody's. As a comedian, everybody's like, "Oh, you're gonna be on," and I don't have to be on. I can just be like, "Oh, being silly or saying something." I don't have to be on stage.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So you guys are comfortable with each other, and you're progressing with your relationship. That's good.
That's one of the things that I was worried about too. I was worried about, we're both comedians. I'm gonna have to put that comedian presence. I don't. I could just be myself around her, and she accepts.
Well, that's super. That's really good. So next question. Would you recommend virtual dating using Singles Match Game to others? Would you recommend, hey, go on to the Singles Match show on Sauce in the City, Roku, and on UBSN on Sunday?
I'll tell you that after the 7 days.
The 7 days is a struggle. Let me tell you, the struggle is real, because we're like, just make it 7 days. Because at first Brenda started out, I'm going to get them married. They're going to get married. And then I went to, okay, we're just going to try to make it 7 days. We're just going to try. And it's like, just make it 7 days. Because for a minute, it was like, oh my God, they ain't going to make it an hour.
After the 7 days she dumps me, I'm gonna be like, nah.
Just make it 7 days. Just make it 7 days.
I would recommend it. I don't know. I guess my only drawback would be, okay, I was kind of scared when Brenda was like, they can reject you. I was like, after that threw me off. I was like, what do you mean? I think that's not okay. I was like, no, I don't want rejection. I'm gonna just exit off the screen and be done.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck with somebody that doesn't think that they want you. I'd be like, good. Don't take me. Save me some time. Save me from getting a gift. That's cool. Cool.
Messed up. I actually saw that happen on the show. I felt so bad for the girl.
I know.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It happened.
I felt so bad for her.
Yeah, for a while it was not good. It was like, oh, it's really 7 days. It's like I do 7 days.
Because Dew is a dick about it though. He was like, nah.
I know. You heard it too. You heard it too. Okay, yeah. Because believe me, I was on it. I was like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Okay.
Wow.
So okay. So now that we got the dating covered, so you both are comedians. So who's the biggest influence in your comedic career? Who influenced you the most?
Okay. For me? Are you going first, Ryan? Or you want to go first?
Ladies first.
Oh, that's so sweet. Mom's Mabley, Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Wanda Sykes.
Richard Pryor was great. Richard Pryor was one of those people. He opened so many doors with his comedy. I mean, he was, yeah, and Mom Mabley, of course. I mean, that was, at that time, you couldn't perform at certain clubs, you couldn't go in certain doors, couldn't drink certain fountains, so she struggled.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are some good influences. Agreed. How about you, Ryan?
Some of my biggest influences, I'd have to say, were guys like Paul Rodriguez, Cheech Marin, Robin Williams, Chris Farley, Dennis Leary, Eddie Murphy, guys like that.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird that you mentioned two that have passed away. It's weird that as comedians we make people laugh, and sometimes we got so much going on in our own lives people don't know. And we're making people laugh on the outside, but on the inside, there's lots of comedians out there that got some issues. So everybody check on your comedic friends, make sure they're all right. Make sure they're all right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So with all the violence happening around the USA, from attacks on stages to shootings, do you feel safe? Why or why not?
Well, I'm 6'5", 320, so let somebody come up on stage. I dare them. Will Smith, please come on stage. I'll talk about Jada all day.
Heck yeah, because I'm not going to be just standing there let somebody slap me. It's going to be a fight. We both going to jail.
If that was,
we both going to jail. How about you, Sandra?
Oscars, they took me out in handcuffs.
What you say about handcuffs? Wait a minute.
They would have took me out of that Oscar building in handcuffs because I would have whooped Will Smith's ass.
They want to cut to commercial. I'll cut to commercial because I'm about to tear that ass up. It's gonna be it'd have been over. I'm like, okay, earrings off, everything.
Right.
I would have came out with his ding ding in my hand. Whipping in the air because we don't play like that. We don't play like that. Okay.
You said, do I feel safe?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel safe. If you're gonna walk up, be ready. I might not start it, but I'm gonna finish it. That's what I do know.
Exactly. Heck yeah! Plus, you carry a gun too. Yeah.
I tell you this. I now know why that Muhammad Ali movie was so bad because Will Smith hits like
a. Okay. Next question. I need you to name the number one thing you want in a mate. What's the number one thing you're looking for your mate?
Understanding? That sounded generic, like a green card. Understanding, I guess. Are we supposed to say one word or one thing? Because
one thing. Just one thing.
Understanding.
Yeah. So Ryan, what's the one thing you're looking for in your mate?
Loyalty.
Understanding and loyalty. Okay.
Right, I'm out. No, I'm joking.
Darn. You almost had it, Ryan. Dang. Really? Okay. So do any of you guys have any upcoming events or any gigs you want to talk about? And how can my fans reach you? How can my viewers find you on social media?
Ryan, I'll wait for you.
Me. I actually have a weekly show. It's every Thursday night. So tonight at the Office Cocktail Lounge in Concord, California, from 8 to 10 p.m. It's an open mic that I run. So kind of give other young starting out comedians a chance to get up and do their stuff in front of a live audience. That's not just other comics. We actually got a nice little crowd that comes and actually gets to see these comics in their I guess in their primary stages of their career. So it's really fun. A lot of people they get up there and make fools of themselves because they think they can do what we do, but I give anybody who gets up on stage and grabs the microphone a credit just for having the balls to do it because it's not easy.
Yeah. How about you, Sandra?
Facebook, Instagram, occasionally on Twitter. Sandra Slade, SON. Yeah. What I have upcoming, I have a show tomorrow and I have a show Saturday, the Live Nude Art Show. It is a once a year event. It includes burlesque, comedy, somewhat nude.
And you did burlesque. You did burlesque. Sandra does burlesque, everybody.
I do comedy burlesque, Lisa. I do comedy burlesque.
Still burlesque, so girl. Still burlesque. So, Sandra, can you give me, here on Sipping Tea Lisa D, about 3 to 5 minutes of comedy?
Sure, I guess.
Everybody, Sandra Slade! Woo!
Hey, everybody. Ladies, let me tell you something. It's 2022. We got to do something different. It's a lot of guys that are no good. So I advise you just change your name in the phone. Like, Can't Find It Cliff. Messy Marvin. You know, just things like that. Just change their name so it's a decision you can make if you want to talk to them or not. You know, you don't have to answer the phone. And then with people that owe you money, because, you know, when you loan people money, you ask for it back, it's always funky, right? It was Febreze when you gave it to them, you want it back. So put their amount in their name. Instead of putting their name, put that $70, $100, put it and decide if you want to talk to them, because you know they're not talking about your money because they would have sent it already. So you change their name back. The way gas is going, you know the saying, ass, cash, or gas, nobody rides for free. I'm trying to decide which one is cheaper at this point, because I don't know about y'all. I'm looking at, you know, gas cards. You know, I was worried about a Visa card. Now I'm more worried about a gas card. Like I'm trying not to hang out at the pumps, but that's what I got to do at this point. Like, I got to get to shows, but I can't ride for free. So my daughter asked me, okay, so my daughter wanted to give me an edible arrangement, and you know, I was thinking edibles, and I was like, okay. And she said, well, Mom, you know, I need a card. And I was like, you can't have my OMA card. She's like, no, your credit card. I was like, my bad. I'm sorry. The parent bill. I still told her I did want the edible arrangement. Just not I will take it. I will take it from people. So, yeah. And ladies, I know the problem, and I tell guys, quit saying you're a different type of dude. You know, if they're gonna say they're a different type of dude, list your qualities. I mean, if you can't list your qualities, it means nothing. You know, oh, I'm cut from a different cloth. What, a napkin, Ronnie? I don't know what that means as a woman. That's not it. And then lately I have been dealing with asthma and allergies, and just so I've been popping Zyrtex like Tic Tacs at this point. I'm just one after the other. So I feel like I'm dazed, which is why I need that edible arrangement just to kind of balance out. Last night I said I needed a quick puff, and my kids looked at me and like, I get my asthma, but hey, whatever they want to take from it, that's how it is. I do live in Oklahoma, which is considered Tornado Alley. But you know, I live in the hood, so tornadoes never come to the hood. I've never been in one, thank God. But I'm scared because my neighborhood is getting gentrified. So I'm like, no, just bring up the grocery store, but y'all can go. I don't want y'all here. So, well, it's just for me. Oh, I did have something to say about that. Was the sheriff that helped the inmate escape, and everybody's like, I don't know why she did it. Steady dick. I'm gonna just tell you that. Just throw that. I mean, I understood. She's like, look, I got money. Let's set this up. So. I'm mad at her, but she should have thought that out a little bit more. I would have kept her playing that a little bit better. So I fully understood it. I'm sorry.
Oh, Sandra, that was great. Thank you so much.
Oh my dear Jesus.
I'm serious about the gentrification though.
So with all this stuff going, we need to pray that we stay safe.
Yes.
Here in the USA. I'm not afraid of Al Qaeda. I'm afraid of Fred lives down the road. Fred's got guns and Fred's not riding here. Some people gonna die, and I know it's gonna be all because of Fred. Oh, I know. Oh, America. Oh, America. Oh, God, please. Oh, God, please. Have grace on thee. Oh, have grace on thee. Oh, America. Oh, America. Oh, God, please. Oh, God, please. God, please keep us safe. Oh, please keep us safe. Oh, can't send the kids to school without worry anymore. Wonder if you're gonna see them walk back through the door. Can't even go to church and praise God anymore without listening for the words hit the floor. Oh, America. Oh, America. Oh, God, please. Oh, God, please. Have grace on thee. Oh, have grace on thee. Oh, America. Oh, America. Oh, God, please. Oh, God, please. God, please keep us safe. Oh, please keep us safe. Protect us from all fellow Americans. Keep us safe, please. Keep us safe. God, please, God, please, keep us safe. God, please, keep us safe. God, please keep us safe because it's a crazy world out there. Please keep us safe.
Please.
Please keep us safe, for real.
So you guys just listen to with me, Lisa D. Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rodriguez.
Thank you.
You were both funny, and I'm glad you came to me for your day. Thank you for sitting tea with me. Thank you very much, Roku TV. Thank you, UBSN. Thank you, Brenda Brown. Thank you, Sauce in the City. Thank you, Tallis, for giving me a stage. And thank you, viewers, for being here with me. You just took some tea with me. Thank you for sipping tea with me. You just sip some tea for Lisa D. You want to be a guest on my show? Just hit me up. Hit me up, Lisa.